Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Thursday, the 14th of November. The hikoi against the Treaty Principles Bill is moving through Waikato, next aiming for Rotorua. The protesters have been marching down Hamilton's Victoria Street to its main town square, Garden Place. The Prime Minister has delivered his strongest criticism of the bill on the day of its first reading. Under the coalition agreement, National and New Zealand First agreed to support it to the Select Committee stage. Parliament is bracing for the reading, and the Speaker's reportedly warned he'll clear the public gallery if there is protest. Chris Luxon says National believes its approach of dealing with treaty issues case by case in collaboration with the Crown and Māori is better.
You do not go negate with a single stroke of a pen 184 years of debate and discussion with a bill that I think is very simplistic.
Meanwhile, government workers are being reminded of their protest rights as the hikoi travels the country. The Public Service Association says they have the right to take part in political and public life, but it says they must be politically neutral at work and remove work lanyards, logos and uniforms at the hikoi. PSA Māori lead Marcia Puru says it's an important cause.
It really is about getting behind the kaupapa or standing up for Te Tiriti or Waitangi. The Treaty Principles Bill is top of mind for all of us.
Joe Biden and Donald Trump have held a near 2-hour meeting at the White House. The traditional courtesy from the outgoing president to his replacement wasn't extended by Trump when Biden won in 2020. This time around, the pair shook hands and publicly spoke about the smooth transition of power. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre says it was a meaningful conversation.
I think by the length of the meeting tells you that they had an in-depth conversation on an array of issues.
Defence Force members are doing the jobs of non-uniform workers who are striking for a pay rise. Defence Minister Judith Collins has authorised uniformed personnel to cover areas deemed critical, like the Defence Security Guard Force and the NZDF airfield firefighters. Public Service Association Assistant Secretary Fleur Fitzsimons says the strike action is obviously having an impact.
But what it does show is that the work of these civilian personnel in our Defence Force is critical and they should be recognised with a fair pay offer.
One NZ is being taken to court over claims its new SpaceX service will provide 100% coverage. The Commerce Commission is filing criminal charges against the telco, saying its representations could be misleading and distort competition. To sport, Sri Lanka have won the first one-day cricket international against New Zealand by 45 runs via the Duckworth-Lewis method. The Black Caps made 175 for 9, chasing an adjusted 221 from 27 overs. 53-year-old golfer Stephen Alker wants to keep playing professionally until he's 60 after winning a second PGA Champions Tour crown. And 2.11-metre NBA basketballer Steven Adams is used to operating at high altitude. Now he's the face of an Air New Zealand safety video. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.